Srimad Bhagwad Gita, Chapter-6, Sloka 7. Usha Bhaji, we will do chanting. Jitatmanaha
जितात्मनः
Prashantasya
प्रशान्तस्य
Paramatma
परमात्मा
Samahitaha
समाहितः
Shitoshna
शीतोष्ण
Sukha Dukkheshu
सुखदुःखेषु
Tatha Mana
तथा माना
Pamanayaho.
पमानयोः
श्लोका 8. ज्ञान विज्ञान
ज्ञानविज्ञान
तृप्तात्मा
तृप्तात्मा
कूटस्थो
कूटस्थो
विजितेन्द्रियः
जितेन्द्रियः
युक्त इत्युच्
युक्त इत्युच्
यते योगी
यते योगी
समलोष्टाश्
समलोष्टास्
मकाञ्चनः.
मकाञ्चनः.
Thank you. So meaning Shloka 7. Jita Atmanaha, one who has conquered one's mind. Prashantasya, of the peaceful. Paramatma, supreme soul. Samahitaha, steadfast. Sitha, in cold. Usha, heat. Sukha, happiness. Dukheshu, and distress. Tata, also. Mana, in honor. Apmana, and dishonor. So here Sri Krishna ji is saying, for the person who has conquered his mind, he is a true yogi and moving steadily towards reaching the goal of Supreme Soul. He is at peace whenever he is faced with dual situations. So what are the dual situations? Happiness and sorrow. Akriti, what are the dual situations? No? Okay. So like happiness and sorrow, hot and cold, day and night, joy or sorrow, honor or dishonor. So these are many more, na? These are dual situations. So this entire universe is made with duality. Eh? We have day and night, we have what do you say, land and ocean, land and water. So here Sri Krishna ji is telling us that the person who has completely controlled his mind and senses is steadily moving towards the main goal. What is the main goal? To attain Sri Krishna ji, to attain moksha, to realize the Supreme Soul. So Paramatma, as we refer to God, actually means Supreme Soul. Such a person is a true yogi and will attain Supreme Lord. Every person has the ability to reach the level of Paramatma with dedication, sacrifice, meditation, and equanimity. A person who knows that situation can only impact the body, mind, and intellect, but not his self. Self is the soul. Then that person remains peaceful in all the situations. If something good or bad happens to a person whom we have no connection with, so like we will take an example like what Sri Krishna ji is actually telling and how do we control. If somebody comes and hurt us, it is very difficult, right, to be neutral, to be equanimous. It is very difficult. So how do we deal with it? How do we go beyond this feeling? How do we go beyond these senses? That whatever is happening, we are neutral, we are equanimous towards everything, and we are stick to the goal of attaining Sri Krishna ji. So suppose something bad is happening with some other unknown person. Does this affect us? We are not affected. No, the world is so huge, there are crores of people. But we are concerned with our family, with our known person. Beyond that, the whatever is happening, it is not affecting us because we are not connected emotionally. Akriti, Akriti, come on, come on, come forward little. Okay. So this is what Sri Krishna ji is saying, that when something is happening to an unknown person, you are not affected. The same way anything is happening in your life, you should have control over your mind, and you should be equanimous, you should be neutral, and you should just stick to the goal of attaining Sri Krishna ji. So he's telling to be in that path. So it cannot happen in a day, or it cannot happen just in fraction of seconds. We need to train ourselves. We need to train our mind that no matter whatever happens, we are not affected by it, and we are stick to the goal of attaining Sri Krishna ji. Are you able to understand? So that is the kind of understanding a true yogi has towards his own body, mind, and intellect. He does not feel the need to change the prakriti to change anything. He remains a witness of all these happenings surrounding to that person. So a yogi is no, he has attained to a level that his body is separate and his soul is separate. He can do that. Whatever is happening to the body, but the soul is meditating upon Sri Krishna ji. So he has that control over his body and the soul, mind, senses, intellect. So that level of control Sri Krishna ji is telling us to gain by meditation, by devotion, by being equanimous, by being in divine consciousness always. Akriti.
Sri Krishna is saying that if somebody else has something, somebody else is doing something, we shouldn't get attached to that. It's not, we won't get affected by that. Like that also, when we need to control anger, fear, we need to control ourselves when something else is happening, and we can't get attached.
Okay, thank you. Kushawaji.
Uh, Here Sri Krishna is saying that we should not, the person who is not affected by the anything, whatever happens in life, whether it is bad, whether it is good, whether it is hot or not, whether it is honor or dishonor, he is always making us to attend to have Sri Krishna, attend our mind to Krishna for the moksha. The person who is got this ability, the person who's have this ability to attend only Krishna, is a true yogi, and he is having the peace in mind. So getting attained in Krishna is here. The Krishna is saying only we have to uh, get attained to Krishna is happening only by meditation or devotion, or by chanting the Gita, every slokas every time, or whatever is we are doing offering Sri Krishna. So by that we will get that mind intellect to not attend affected by anything.
Thank you. Ritubabi.
Sloka, Krishnaji tells us to practice equanimous behavior in all dual situations. So he is trying to say that in life always there are dual situations. Either somebody insults you or they praise you. We should not be escalated by the praise. Neither should we be dejected by the insult. So in all situations we should remain neutral, as if we are unaffected by that. And it doesn't come naturally. It comes through practice and through conscious efforts. Efforts have to be taken. Trying to say that.
Thank you. Siddhant Sri Krishna.
Shri Krishna. So here, Lord Shri Krishna is saying that we should always stay neutral. Anything that's done against us, so whether it be happy moment in our lives or a sad uh, environment around us, we have to stay neutral, and that we shouldn't be affected by anything outside, whether it be happy or sad, and that this won't come with just a snap of fingers, and that this will take a time to come into you and to stay neutral in all situations and remember Lord Shri Krishna. And then once you do this with chanting shlokas and remembering him, then you'll be on the path to attaining moksha.
Yeah. And that person is called a true yogi. Thank you. Akriti, go take a round and come. Now, next shloka 8. Jnana, knowledge, Vijnana, wisdom from within, Triptatma, satisfied soul, Kutastha, undisturbed, Vijendriyaha, one who has conquered the senses, Yukta, established, Iti, thus, Uchyate is said, Yogi, a yogi, Sama, same, Lostra, pebbles, Asha, stone, Kanchana, gold. So Sri Krishna ji continues about the true yogi, that true yogi is one who is satisfied by knowledge and wisdom and has conquered his mind and senses and remained undisturbed in all the circumstances. So for that Sri Krishna ji is giving an example that he sees everything as same. So what he see everything as same? Gold and stone, dirt and a good place, neat place. So do we see everything as same? We cannot see gold and stone as same. Right? Gold has value, stone doesn't have any value. Right? We prefer to be in a clean place, not in a dirty place. But a true yogi, for him, everything is same. He sees everything with equanimity. So a true yogi is the one who has true knowledge and wisdom. So for him, the more important is the knowledge and the wisdom. He is content with what he has. He has complete control over his mind and senses and remains undisturbed in all the circumstances. So a person reaching the above qualities is a true yogi, and for him, even if you offer him gold or you offer him stone, for him it is just everything is equal. For he is not running behind any gold, or no, he is not running behind any material object basically. So for him all the material things are equally same. For him the main goal is Supreme Lord, Sri Krishna Ji. His goal is to attain Sri Krishna Ji rather than any other material object. Akriti, come on, say.
Sri Krishna is telling a true yogi would see everything the same, but people who are not true yogis will see everything different, but a true yogi will see everything the same.
Very good. Thank you, Siddhant.
Yes, ma'am. So here, Lord Sri Krishna is saying that a true yogi uh, sees every material thing as the same. So, for example, if you put a piece of gold and stone next to each other, the yogi will see it as the same and as equal. But normal people who have not on the path of the moksha, not yogis, will see just the gold and the stone as different and will value the gold more and the stone less. So that's because we're chasing, like normal people chase after their material desires, but true yogis stay on the path of Lord Shri Krishna, and the only thing they focus on the duty is to uh, do their primary duty and also focus on Lord Shri Krishna, and not value anything else higher than that, and not get distracted by material desires.
Thank you, Ritu Bhavi.
So in this shloka, Krishnaji says that he says about a true yogi, and he says that for a true yogi, everything in this world are one and the same. He will not differentiate between a stone or gold. We normal people will value things according to their value, value for money actually, what they fetch us. But a true yogi will not be materialistic. He will only look things with the same eyes, with the same vision, everything, which is not practical in today's world. But we can try for it.
Yeah, we need to try. That is what
Not
Sri
that
Krishna.
level, but at least what we need for our basic survival, at least that we can try at least to that level first. Then
Yeah,
maybe gradually we will rise up.
correct. We will, that is what Sri Krishna ji is saying, go step by step. Take one step, then next step, and then,
Possible. Maybe after a few years, we may think, we may laugh over it and say that this is quite possible.
true, very
Good night,
true.
Akriti. Peace हो जाएगी.